People in a Pleasant Hill neighborhood are breathing a sigh of relief tonight. Police have arrested a former Pittsburgh police officer following a days-long standoff. Now, this started late Thursday after police say he shot and injured his wife at their home in the Sherman Acres neighborhood. That led to not one but two shelter-in-place orders.
Today, the police chief gave more details about the ordeal and answered questions about how the situation was handled. NBC Bay Area's Christie Smith reports from Pleasant Hill.
The suspect is in custody, but there was still some activity at the home today. And now some neighbors have questions about how this all unfolded and some of the decisions that police made. Yellow tape surrounded the Pleasant Hill home hours after police arrested Chunliam Seichow Saturday morning following an armed standoff. People living in the Sherman Acres neighborhood were told to shelter in place twice during the tense situation that began Thursday.
My brother's living in the house. I have it 2 days. I sleep in my car.
Police say on Thursday night, the former Pittsburgh police officer and Marine barricaded himself in the home and shot and wounded his wife when she tried to enter a side door. That's when the first hours-long standoff with police began.
Let me make this clear. The decisions made about this incident were made by me.
But early Friday morning, the SWAT team left. The Pleasant Hill police chief says his officers were staying on top of the situation.
Yes, our SWAT team left, but the police department and what we are doing, we did not leave. We were still in the area assessing, monitoring. We had surveillance. We actually even had a ping on his cell phone.
He says he thought this was the best way to de-escalate the situation. Police did not believe that he posed an immediate threat to the community at that time.
I also felt, and some of us felt, based on our investigation, that he may have a resentment or hostilities towards law enforcement, being that he used to be law enforcement, and he may have been suffering from mental health crises. So we felt that we were more the target, and by being there, it escalated the situation.
The whole time, the suspect was constantly posting on social media. Neighbors say they felt uneasy.
I had called the police department just to ask about it, and they said that the situation was being actively monitored and was still being worked on, which helped a little, but it didn't feel like there was any police presence here. So that was what worried me the most.
But last night, police felt Seichow was a threat to the public and the SWAT team redeployed, shutting down access to the neighborhood for a second night.
Several times in the middle of the night when our armored vehicle went onto his property and tried to get him out and tried to negotiate with him, he would shoot out of the residence from an unseen position, striking our armored vehicle numerous times.
Seichow eventually surrendered early this morning to an FBI SWAT team. In Pleasant Hill, Christie Smith, NBC Bay Area News.